Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. Two targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Hello and welcome to day 213 of my attempt to 100% everything in Hitman 3. Starting with the Paris intro today, but we're not actually doing the Paris mission or a Paris contract at all. Well, we sort of are, but we're not. Let's take care of what I couldn't do last time, which is 2 of 2 on the Elusive Target arcade. Hopefully I don't screw this up. I did test just before starting the recording, but I'm very worried by how this is behaving. So we're going to start in the attic with both of our dart guns and a lethal syringe. Unfortunately, we can't use a smuggle point here because it is on the far side in the tower, and honestly, that's not terribly helpful. So my strat here, which I've used before and it's not really working now, is we trank these two guys.
47, I've picked up Le Chiffre on a security feed. It appears that he's in a bit of a pickle. I'm putting you through.
Where's my
We switch disguise.
I've waited long enough.
Grab one of these guns.
I'll win the game tonight. You'll have your money back. With interest. Say.
And I've just got to be careful not to get spotted by this enforcer on our right here. Move here.
Is Le Chiffre.
And we need to take the shot of the message on Le Chiffre.
By an hour
You
or
need
two
to
at
stay
least.
on your toes.
Like so.
He has never been defeated in a
And everything from this point seems to be very, very finicky. This was working beautifully when I tested it the other day, or the other week, but I'm going to drop the guns here. He's going to leave and come downstairs with 3 bodyguards. And the idea is that I've dropped 3 guns there, and they should spot them. One's been spotted. That guy's got a gun, he's not coming down. Yeah, so... he spotted the other gun, so he's not going to come in. But from the testing that I've done, there's always going to be one bodyguard that comes down here.
Shit.
Always one. It's like he ignores the guns, and I did get some advice saying, let the conversation play out before you take the missing shot. But doing some testing, that didn't seem to help. And I've got a problem now. I might have actually screwed this up. Because this guy's going to turn, and I'm not certain that I can get behind him now without being spotted. See how he's turned? He moves to a slightly different position. Alright, so I just need to quickly sprint in here. The guard on the left-hand side with the tech crew is currently occupied. As long as the door's closed behind us, we're fine. Today is off to an excellent start. We did not lose that because no one spotted us doing anything illegal, but I wanted to syringe him. And what we need to do is syringe him and then get out of the room immediately before he dies due to the poison.
47, I've picked up Le Chiffre on a security feed. It appears that he's in a bit of a pickle. I'm putting you through.
Where's my money? Wait. I've waited long enough. I'll win the game tonight.
The thing is, you can pause on someone, you can kill someone in a room, and then immediately leave, and that will be crime notice. Because someone just died, and they see you leaving the room. That's going to get you killed instantly, or we're going to lose. But if we get out of the room before he dies, then we're okay. But you can see by the way those guys behaved when they saw these pistols heading to the door here, it's very weird. The behavior of these three bodyguards is super strange. One spotted the pistol relatively quickly, and the other one didn't spot it until he was right on top of it. And look at that now, they've spotted this. But a third bodyguard... Oh! Okay, the game likes me today, never mind. That is the first time I've seen that succeed. And I really don't understand what the triggers are. It doesn't seem to be me as a guard being near those guns as a distraction. It doesn't seem to be where they're placed. It seems completely random as to whether or not these guards are going to follow Le Chiffre down to the toilet.
You gotta be kidding.
Alright, let's not make the same mistake again. He's going to come down here. I'm going to inject him with poison. Leave the room. That way, if his body is spotted, if I've left the room at that point, it doesn't matter.
Your money is being transferred now.
Let's get out via the helicopter. I think that might be slightly quicker than using the basement exit. And that is how you quickly do the elusive targets. It's relatively safe as long as the bodyguards cooperate. And it doesn't involve a bomb launch, which Gen P would be very familiar with. And Gen P is in chat right now. How you doing, dude? Gen P, you think sometimes when they can all see the same gun and then one of them goes for us, there is like a delay before they can see another one. I vaguely remember doing the Elusive in Marrakesh, the gun runner, where you laid out the guns in like a line. You didn't drop them in a pile. So you're probably right there. The thing is, I did try just before recording, spreading the guns out a bit, and I could not get them to behave. That was perfect though. That was exactly what I wanted. And with that brings us back up to 100% and all is well with the world. So thank you for watching, and no. We need to take a look at contracts. There are a bunch of contracts that went live along with the Casino Royale / Le Chiffre update called Quicksilver. I don't know what these are about. I haven't looked at them. I don't know if they're difficult, easy, hard, medium, somewhere between. But I'll start from the back and work my way forward and we'll see how we go. Starting today with Mendoza, Slip on Wine, or S, open bracket, L, close bracket, IP on wine. Don't know what that means. Overflow the wine tanks and let the show begin. Just make sure your targets slip on the slippery floor rather than out of your slippery hands. I like Hitman, thank you. Okay. I'm not sure how we get the chief winemaker's disguise. He's the guy outside who speaks to Diana. I don't know how to pronounce that word, sommelier? He's inside the secure room in that area. There's no additional restrictions here, we just got disguises, okay. You want me to make them slip though, which I don't know if I want to do that because that seems like a very bad idea. Let me bring along the trank. That seems like it might be very useful. I believe I might need a screwdriver. It's been a long time since I've actually broken into that room at the back. Let's start here. And we'll see who we got and what we can do, but right now I can't even visualize an order of how to take out these people. Jokers X1313, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. I know I got your name that wrong there. I'm sorry. Joker Z1313. And once again, the saving bug is back. Every damn time. Also, did I bring along some coins? I did. Let me restart that and plead to everyone watching on Twitch that if you're watching on Twitch, please ensure your IOI account is linked to your Twitch accounts, because if it is, you can get this cool coin for your inventory, the Casino Monarchique chip 100. Very thrilling. But that is the current Twitch drop campaign, and if you'd like that in your inventory, please ensure your accounts are linked and watch me or someone else for half an hour, and that should turn up in your inventory page, and you can then add it to the main game. Not usable in Freelancer, unfortunately, but it's all good. Jokers, how you doing, dude? Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Alright, what are we doing here? You seem simple enough. I need a lockpick or something to open that up. What I wanted to see is if I go this way... I probably could have just gone through the main doors. There's Gaucho here.
Don't like the looks of you. I'm gonna fucking bring you down.
Wow. Immediate combat, even though that wasn't a hostile area. Interesting. So this here, I believe, needs a screwdriver or the encryption key, and I don't know where to find that. It's been too long. Is there a screwdriver in that room that we just went through? Wow, this guy's onto me.
Hey, don't let him get away. Let's see one.
Tier 1 access dongle will get me into there, so we do not need the screwdriver. Let me replace that with the lockpick for now. So first guy, we just need to lure him into the crusher and then unlock it, lure him in, and then take him out. Oh, this saving bug. It's going to be every time, isn't it? And yet, last time I played, it seemed pretty good. We have a knife. Some other stuff that we can steal. So let's unlock that. The coin in there. We're taking him out as a winery worker, so I can just do that. That's interesting. It was grayed out for a moment. I wonder if that's because the guy's walking in. So
A word to the wise, Ace.
those two are problematic. Where's our fourth target? Fourth target is above me. We need to be a gaucho for you. That could be an issue. I get behind you? Yes. So in this room, I just need to... I think I'm relatively safe just knocking this guy out and then maybe knocking that guy out. I don't believe anyone will be spotted here. Very slow way of doing things. Let's see if that body gets spotted. Also, it is so dark in here. Holy crap. Don't know what that key can open up. I also don't know what that fuse cell is for. I should, but it does. Can I pick those up? Just want some throwables. Or non-lethal melee weapons. Not that. I need to do this. And I probably need to go out the way I came, because if I try going through front doors, those bodies might get spotted and people get upset by that. I cannot possibly imagine why. So one of these two needs to go down with this disguise, the other one needs to go down with that disguise. This seems like a very convoluted contract, if I'm being honest.
Right. Hey.
Now, how do we do this? I think that's necessary just to get this guy to come over here, but then if I pull him, he's going to spot the body. Oh, he's coming around this way, okay. That's a mild concern. I can see the trunk here is not going to be terribly helpful unless I need it for the winemaker. That'll give us the gaucho disguise for the last guy. Might be better off taking some sort of lethal melee weapon, like, I don't know, a screwdriver. But I do feel the, I do feel that lockpick is essential. Unless the winery worker key is capable of unlocking the grape crusher there. Alright. Chief winemaker is chasing to Diana right now, which is actually terrible. Where is he?
Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man.
Who's yours?
Where is the chief winemaker?
We're all here, it seems. Except for our guys.
My idea for them right now is let's messic them. That's going to move them to the toilets in the winery workers area, and I can take them out very easily. That's... I would love to know if the key can unlock that door. Let me just check that first. If the key can unlock the grape crusher, then that will be a huge help. It would change the order of things a little bit, but I think it's fine. Yeah, he's there, so I can messic him. That's going to move him to the toilets directly ahead. While he's moving over there, I can grab the key up here. Does this unlock the grape crusher? Because if so, I do not need the lockpick. It's not clear there, but it did unlock using the key. Alright, let me swap this with the message. Plan's going to be to kill this guy. Then we go and we go and knock out the chief winemaker. We're then going to take out the second guard here, or we go for the sommelier. Kill that dude as we did on the previous run. Then we switch back to the chief winemaker, take out the third person, and then switch to gaucho and take out the fourth. It's a very convoluted route. Hopefully he goes forward there. If he doesn't, then I'm screwed. Just keeping an eye on the radar. There he goes. So let's quickly kill this guy. This was actually grayed out for a moment. It grays out as he's crossing the threshold there. let's switch to you. Almost punched him in the face. And I think I can just leave you there, unless he gets spotted right now, and he didn't, so that's probably safe. The issue I've got with this guy on my left is you're probably going to come around this way, and there's another guard who's going to, I guess, interrupt things. If I throw a coin here, what happens? It pulls him. This guy, I don't know how much of an issue this guy is. While we're waiting though, I may as well get rid of you. Only question's going to be, is this guy going to spot it? He's not. Okay.
Check that out, would you? No problema. God dang.
And the issue is going to be the last dude. I can pull you upstairs perhaps, but then what? Also, I didn't realize these guys had Bart's Holly hunting shotguns. Useful knowledge for freelance, perhaps. Excuse me. Lose my voice. Alright, so how do we... You're out here now. Okay, you're not who I thought you were, never mind.
Man. Go and see what the hell that was. Don't just stand there with the stick in your hand.
For sure.
How safe is this? It's probably not safe at all. Will that body get spotted? We'll find out in a moment, I guess. I think this is the quickest exit.
For 4 decades I served the law. Now,
It's either that or I need to start somewhere else, come in with the Requiem suit or whatever it's called, and then exit via the shrine.
Mendoza longs to make one.
I grew up here.
Where's my music game? Some music would be nice, just saying. Not a huge fan of that one, just due to all of the switches. It's like you have 2 guys who need to die right next to each other, and you've got 2 disguises to use, but they're on different sections of the map. I'm happy with that run, but that contract's... it is what it is. I'll take that. Number 13, I'll absolutely take that. Okay, 1 down, 9 to go. Next up is Bangkok, Vicks Conundrum level 2. A contract has been issued, and you have been cleared to engage. Eliminate any targets as cleanly as possible, avoiding collateral damage as far as possible. Vic S, we need to work on your descriptions, but thank you. That's the default. Okay, this is very similar to, what was the challenge? Pan Horror or whatever it was from Hitman 1. Like Hitman 2016, not Hitman Codename 47, whatever. We're taking out a bunch of targets with the fire axe. It is thrown, not melee. And we have no restrictions on anything else or any disguise. Let's start down here. Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be down here. So one guard there who is not a target, maybe we trank them. The fire axe is... Where's the fire axe in relation to our starting camera angle? I need to know. Turn left. Okay. So thinking trank. Kill, although it's a thrown weapon, so I need to maybe just pull you around the corner here. Who's looking at me? You are. Then trank you and then take you out as well.
I'm warning you, mister.
You're not an issue.
Hold it!
I could also change disguise at that time, and I believe it's illegal to carry the fire axe as a guard.
That's sort of my point. Usually when rock stars make
Okay, you're a massive issue. You're asking for an emetic, which ruins my trank idea immediately. And as for you... Not that way.
well, you're no quitter.
I might need to do the same for you. Okay. Where can we smuggle the pistol? I believe we can put it in that corridor, can't we? Yeah, we can put it here. Emetics and tranks for everyone. Well, let's bring along the trank. What else will be useful here? Maybe a melee weapon? Let's go with that. So we go outside, throw a coin, grab the axe, kill the first guy, trank the second, kill the next guy, then kill the... And I... immediately doing the wrong order there. I know what I want to do, but I just can't articulate it. I'm a terrible speaker. So gonna kill Mr. Gruber, or Grub. Not a reference at all. You folks don't hear that because you're deaf. We grab the axe, we make the second kill.
Me here.
We can get rid of you. I don't believe your body will be spotted. The Mesiki is just on our left here. Yeah, the only solution I've got for this guy for sure is mesking. I could possibly move you around, but a mesking is just as easy, I think. Thing is, I don't know where it's going to move you to. And also, I'm probably in line of sight of these guys. As well as a bunch of guests, so this is probably not safe. But this is why we do things, to test things. Someone saw me shooting that, but we're not compromised. Which means that it's likely that the waiter is not going to remain sick. No, he is. Where are you going? Don't know where he's going. Let me pick up the axe. Yeah, they're calling for guards here, so yeah, this is a problem.
Out of the way! Out of the
I
way!
was spotted, which means this guy is no longer sick. Let's just see where you go. I've got a horrible feeling you're going to go down to the basement.
Come on. We can take this guy, okay?
Okay. Is there something else I can do? I could fart bomb that guy, couldn't I? I would need to do some shuffling in my inventory, but we can fart bomb that guy. He's going to go down the stairs. Is he going to spot the bodies? I don't believe so. And I believe the waiter is going to go to the toilets on the, I'll call it close side, so I don't think that's an issue at all. If these guys die here, and then he turns right and then goes to the toilet directly ahead, then that's fine. That works. We'll just need to follow him to the basements and then make the kills.
Hey, buddy, drop it!
As well grab that axe because the last one has blood on it. Alright, so I need to do some shuffling here. Need to grab that. Unpack that. And seal that. And grab the axe.
Going to the cinema. Yeah. Well, of course it's spoiled. That's sort of my point. Usually when rock stars make outrageous plans.
Let's messic this guy with the fart bomb. Drop the axe. Grab the axe again. I'm not sure why. Should just be making a beeline for this guy. That doesn't work.
You're no quitter. I've got to give you that.
I think this shot is safe. Okay, that was far enough away that he didn't hear the shot, so he's going to proceed immediately to a toilet. You're going up here. That's actually perfect.
Stomach flu, man. It's going around. I was in bed all... Props for the security crew.
I thought he was going to go downstairs. Maybe he's just coming up here. Going into the second room, maybe. And if I'm quick enough, if I kill this guy quickly enough, maybe he's going to rerouse. No, he's going downstairs. No, he's coming upstairs. Or he could go left now, which will take him downstairs. I don't know where he's going. Alright, let's get rid of you. I will wait for you to just go through that door. That door will automatically close. Now, this guy may re-rouse into this toilet where I am right now. Yeah, look at that. He was making his way downstairs, all the way down there, which this reroute actually slows me down a bit. I could maybe have taken him out inside that room there, although the exterminator and someone else do go in there at some point. So the issue I'm going to have now is getting out without being spotted by that guard and or any cameras. Should have probably just thrown it at the camera.
I think I just heard something.
Nearly.
I got it covered, okay? Besides, even at very large doses.
If we have enforcers ahead of me, that's a problem. We do not, because it's not alerted Bangkok. That will do. That's a fun one. Simple, dumb fun. I do wonder if there's a better way of killing those last two dudes though. The guy in the center, I don't have any answer other than messaging him. You're not taking him out with a violent kill in a public area like that. The guy out back, I could possibly pull him over to the side, near where the sleeping guy is, but that's risky. And yeah, there's a much faster method, as always, but I'm okay with that. Okay, next up we have Bangkok, Vicks Conundrum. Really? A contract has been issued and you have... I've read that already. Vicks, what is this all about? I did notice that when I was looking at the authors that some of them had two contracts on this. Like, I don't remember who did this one. I think it might have been Linux Penguin. Yep, Linux Penguin, thank you. They've got an open invitation and a closed invitation here, so maybe I'm doing this in the wrong order. But we have two conundrums here. What do we need to do? Oh god. That is asking us to knock out each target and then take them out. A chef, a guard, hotel staff, groundskeeper, and waiter. We know who you are because we just took you out, which means, again, we're probably going to need to bring along a fart bomb. I don't see any way of taking you out in that public area. I just don't. Let's start downstairs again and see what we got. But we need to knock them out, take their disguise, maybe, and then kill them. One in here, one outside. Okay, hang on. No, that is a guy. I thought you might have been a lady. In which case, we cannot take their disguise because 47 doesn't believe in that thing, even though, you know, it's totally fine and it's 2025. You, I believe we're going to need to fire bomb and take out here. Ideally, we need to be a guard, though, to get past these two guards here. Otherwise, we're going to get stopped. You're the same guy. I'll take you out and change into your disguise without being spotted. And yeah, you're pretty much who I thought you were, or you were going to be someone in the kitchen. Okay, this one could be a bit tricky. Don't know if that body will be spotted or not. That guard's now an issue. There's a camera directly above me. I know I can't do it because I don't have the fart bomb, but let me just see what my options are. Again, I could just go a messick, pull them up into the room. I can get a guard disguise from downstairs, as I've done so right here. Maybe that's the best option.
Well,
because I say maybe I can pull this guy here and take him out, but it doesn't seem safe.
I'm homing in on the problem. I just gotta... Damn it.
are you sure you don't want to ride home?
Hey, you hear me? Think we might have some disturbance.
Could maybe move him there, but none of this feels safe. I mean, this gardener is going to spot this, surely.
Oh, you little...
Yeah. That guy spotted it. Could maybe pull him over here and take him out, but I'd much rather go with the same approach. We just messick them both. They're going to move into the toilets up on that wing, and we can take them out safely inside that room. I just need to change the method a little bit because we need to knock them out and then get into their pants and then snap their necks. That approach works. What about this guy though? Why do you have a question mark? This guy I can probably take out just by doing this, correct? I thought there were two chefs here though. Where's the second one?
Stuff around here. Come on.
How visible is this? There's no coffins here. There's always a second chef here. Where's the second chef?
That the cake topper is missing, but can't it wait? We're tremendously busy here. It's only
What am I missing?
I'm sure Jordan Cross doesn't need a cake to remind him how old he is. Thomas, the cake was his idea.
I could maybe drag the body into this corner, but we saw a guy there, which... Was it this guy? No, really, I thought there was always a second chef in this area. And you had to sneak around both of them to get to this opening here, but I can't see the second chef. Thought it might have been you, but you're not coming out here.
Vegan birthday cake. It's ridiculous.
Alright. Same approach. I can bring that along. Wait, I need Messick, don't I? That doesn't work. Where is it? There. I don't need to worry about the fire axe today, at least. Actually, yeah, that works. That works. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking at all. So I need the fire bomb, I need the Messick. That should be enough. Sniper users hate this contract. That's not actually smart because I can't hide here and I need to knock him out. Oh, I don't. That's why I brought the gun. So those two are done. Let's KO you just before you go into that door. We'll make our way upstairs. Need to continue going that way to grab the suitcase, and I believe it's quickest to just keep going that way, and then we'll circle around. Messick you too. Maybe I'll go after you next. No, hang on. I need to follow that. I need to follow Lloyd into the toilet because I don't have a key card, and I've lost my opportunity right now. That was dumb. A melee weapon would be nice just so I can knock out this guy a bit faster, but I don't have the room for it. I've got the soda can on the right though.
Stuff around here. Come on.
Just need to not have that body spotted. And let's not make the same mistake again. I could maybe pull him around here, but honestly I don't think it's worth it. I'm not really saving time by doing that. Watch me make the same mistake again. Beautiful. Not that way. Oh, I could have taken him out in this room. I forgot there were two rooms here. Let's grab the fart bomb.
Jeez.
Let's set it up. And same approach. Let's messick these two. I would love to take out the chef. I'll see if I've got time to take him out. Because it does take him a little while to get up those stairs, even though they're very close nearby.
Well, you're no quitter. I've got to give you that.
Look, I can fix it. I'm homing in on the problem. I just gotta... I gotta get to the bathroom right now.
That's going to be too close. I don't have time. I'd have to get all the way over there, pull that guy into position, then get through this door. And that's a huge time loss. Not that I do this for, you know, speedrunning, because I'm a terrible speedrunner, but... It's either that, or I grab the keycard from downstairs before I come up here. And then come back up and break in. Where are you going?
What's so infamous about it?
You know, Club 27.
Did I really do this quickly enough? No, you've got no idea what you're doing. No one here has any idea what they're doing, me included.
Fuck.
Me especially. Fuck, yeah, that's how I feel. Let's bonk you. Hippo bonk. Switch. Oh, look at where he landed, that's perfect. Doesn't really help me though, because the other guy is going into the other room. And there's someone else in there. Hippo bonk. She spotted me, didn't she? Yep. Alright, so they're not behaving how I want them to behave. Maybe I'll grab the keycard and come back. Let's go for the chef first. What am I doing?
You know what I found?
I hope it was.
Yeah, that's a bit quicker. I have to wait for this guy anyway, so yeah, that works out. Unless I get caught by security, in which case I have to restart. It might be possible to go to the security room, I've got the keycard now, and shoot the recorder, but honestly, I'd much rather not bother with that. Let's grab you. Let's do that again. Really? I'm needing a couple of goes of this. Not sure why. We have plenty of time here, so I just need to not get spotted.
What was that noise?
Good. Although I do wonder if that has reset the guard at all. It definitely would have delayed him because he heard me throwing the wrench. Right, so I've seen that I can bonk you in here. Although now I'm not sure if the body can be spotted by these folk here. Let's find out. I think the door's closed, but I'm not sure. So what I'll do is I'll messick these two. They're going to take their sweet time trying to figure out where they're throwing up and why they're throwing up and all sorts of other things about their lives, which I don't want to get into, but let's go after them next. Or let's go after them right now with the messics. I will go after the chef next.
Well,
and then I will go for these two guys who are puking their guts up.
Homing in on the problem. I just gotta. Damn it! Really?
Really? Alright, you. This is probably not the most efficient way of doing this. I'm probably better off turning left and then going through the kitchen. So these two are here. These two assholes.
What a
Oh, fuck you. That's an issue.
Oh, not right now, please. Not in the mood.
Look at this. Alright, that's inherently unreliable. As is this guy.
I cannot accept.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
People are just throwing things around like this. Find out what the hell is going on.
Alright, that doesn't work at all because he's going to throw up in the toilets. What is going on there? Do I have room for a needle? That doesn't work. I need to bonk him and then snap his neck. What the hell was going on there, really? That worked perfectly last time. I do see that Ken, Morgan and Co are nearby, so maybe my timing is just a bit off. Maybe if I delay the start, that will work out better for me, perhaps. Here's my words. Right.
Hey, busboy.
I couldn't even see the freaking keycard there.
I hope it wasn't disgusting.
Might not be able to snap his neck there. Let's drag him. Right. Close that and take out the camera. He still hears that. And now he's not coming around. That's bad. Or is it? I don't know.
That looks like a false alarm. Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
I don't think we're losing much time by doing that. And indeed, time is not the issue right now. There is one other thing I could do, and you'll all hate me for it. Guaranteed.
That's sort of my point. Usually when rock stars make outrageous.
Yes, I am well aware that the cake topper is missing. Can't it wait?
Not at all, sir. The cured scallop salad with lemongrass, mint and ginger. My way. I'm about to puke. Out of my way.
Jordan Cross doesn't need a cake. Cake to remind him how old it is. Probably.
We're one step away from Dodo.
A message for absolutely everyone.
Huh.
I feel bad about that though. It just feels like I'm cheesing the contractors. The contract creators' intent. I'm very tired today, Chad. I'm sorry. I'm not with it. There's a lot of running around that I need to do now to take out these targets though. But I mean, we've seen it. We've seen two people go up there up to the top level. We saw two people go to the left, one up, one down. We saw one person go left, one person go right. It's very RNG in my opinion. Oh, hey. Alright, please snap the correct neck, 47. And this guy was here, which means I don't believe that these two bodies will get spotted. If he wasn't there, then yes, I would be very concerned. But he was there, so you're going downstairs, you're up there. Just gotta watch out for that camera idea. Oh, fuck, okay, you're an issue.
Excuse me. Are you quite sure that it's safe?
Oops.
Pesticide.
Shit.
Whoa,
I'll try and pull it off. It just means I need to open that door and then take a shot.
But don't say it. Huh? Man, don't push me.
Not even vomiting in the toilet, dude. Come on. Standards. Right, so the guy downstairs is throwing up in the basement. I need to do this first though, because I fucked up and walked in front of a camera. I need you to turn left.
What the? It's me. We got reports of a troublemaker screwing around and bothering people.
Use the coin to distract that guy. Well, I could have even used the gunshot to distract that guy. Oh shit, he's finished throwing up. That's really bad. He's going this way now.
Huh?
Not meant to bump into you there.
Hey, you're allowed to apologize, you know.
Fuck you. Will that body get spotted by those two people in the room? If not, then we're good. Can't go that way. Yeah, that one's interesting because you need to switch into the disguises of the targets. It means you either need to get to them, as I did, and then bonk them and then switch, or you need to be in an appropriate disguise beforehand, and that's kind of hard to set up. Once again though, I'm cheesing it by using amnesics. I'm a terrible person. Not a great time. But again, I'll take it. Vicks, thank you. Okay, next up we have Isle of Sgail, the weapon showcase. All the weapons can quickly be obtained. The question is, how quickly can the kills be made? Ducker, thank you. Right, so I'm not sure where to find a screwdriver, but 3 of these weapons can either be brought in, or they can be found within the custodian's warehouse on the bottom floor. You can open those legally with a crowbar as a custodian. The problem we're going to have is picking up some of these weapons. We need to be in a guard disguise. Okay. Let's start as a custodian. We can bring in a crowbar. Although there is a crowbar nearby, isn't there? I just think that the lockpick could come in very, very handy on this level. Oh, 2 in here along with the guards. 2 out there. Oh god, okay. Interesting. So there should be a crowbar somewhere in the room directly ahead.
So let me see if I got this straight. The chairwomen run the Arc Society, and
okay, so throwing weapons.
An R&D team of scientists and engineers who develop all these crazy projects.
Yep.
Not that. Thinking. These 2 are easy to isolate, and then we can take them out, and then we can use the crowbar. We can pull a guard, perhaps. And this is a speedrun contract, very clearly. We can pull a guard, perhaps using the radio. Hell, maybe we can even take this guy out. Is that possible? Oh, it is.
Stop the strangling.
The custodian doesn't care. Wow. No idea what we do with the 2 on the helipad, though. I may as well do that to speed things up. There's a coin there, so we don't need to bring our own coins.
Oh dear.
Issue I've got is if I use this coin to distract someone with the radio, are they going to come through this door potentially? Or maybe I just do that. But again, they can walk through that door.
Okay.
Good.
Selling used cars, so hurry on down.
What the fuck?
Quick.
Hey, buddy, tell me, what's your involvement in this? No, 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 no! Ah!
This Saturday, the Hitman, champion of the world.
Nice, happy. So we can pull a guard in there. We don't even need the radio, do we? I can drop my coins. I can BYO melee weapon. Also got that propane tank. Basically, I can just do this, correct?
What? No! Oh God, you lost your mind?
I know exactly what I'm doing. That pulls that guy. Let's start opening some crates. And I've never been able to fully tell whether these are RNG or not. I know the circumcision knife is in the corner over there, but I don't know about any of the others, really. Golf club. Burial dagger, we need that. That is illegal to carry.
I'm not sure I know who you are. No, please.
Frick. Next time I'll replan and bring along a melee weapon. I don't want to drop the Messic just yet, in case we need to move to 2 on a helipad.
So, let me see if I got this straight. The chairwomen run the Ark Society, and they employ an R&D.
I don't need a Messic, I can just shoot that in front of these two.
Hey, what are you doing?
And do that.
We don't...
There's no restriction on being spotted here, so that works. Burial dagger is in here.
Some kind of commotion down here. Have a look around.
No, it's not. Stuff moves around in here. Cowboy bust. Okay.
Beautiful.
Didn't break. Wow. There's the burial dagger. That's a paddle. Oh, these cameras are the worst, honestly.
I swear I can even hear the ocean through that damn thing.
Guessing the katana's in there. Yeah, it's gotta be. The thing is, I can't grab the katana in this disguise. No, that's a golf club. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think golf would be much more interesting if you could use katanas on the golf course, but I don't play golf, so I haven't had the opportunity to suggest that rule change. The circumcision knife is always in here. That is illegal. Yeah, I really would like my handgun so I can take out these cameras. And what I need to do now is go back into that room. Hopefully without this guy behind me spotting the body. Thank you. No, we're okay, we're okay. I'm looking at those red guns and panicking, but that's nothing. I now need to go back and grab the katana. And watching out for this sodding camera. My god, it is literally the worst, chat.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard?
Lunatic. Knocking people out like that. That's gonna hurt me a lot.
Not happy. Let me replan. What can I do to help here? I think I will grab a gun. That's going to speed things up significantly. Assuming I can take out those two cameras. Take a couple of shots and then move into the next room. We don't need coins. Let me grab the Krugmeyer. I don't need the lockpick. Trank would come in really handy, wouldn't it? What else is useful? Don't know. So we weren't spotted knocking this guy out, which means I should be able to do that. That's only one camera, but that will be a massive help. Grab that coin. Pull this guy in.
Turns out it was nothing. Standing down.
Get in here, dude. There we go. Just don't open that door, please.
Hey, right down here. Stand by while I investigate.
Hippo bonk. Let's get rid of you. That is not what I wanted.
Nothing at my position.
Katana's in that one.
I strongly suggest you accountable for this mess.
Fuck. I think that's the way to go. And yeah, it's going to go into bullet impact noticed, but that's going to be a huge help. Maybe I take the second shot a bit later. I was taking a very deep breath.
Central, we're all good here. Out.
Got him. Tana's on the left.
Man, he has some weird noises. I'll have to look around.
That's ideal, actually. I can grab that right now.
Hey.
The burial dagger and the circumcision knife are small enough. Well, the burial dagger is legal. And the circumcision knife is over here. I can grab that without being spotted. Just gonna find the burial dagger now. Hopefully it's not in the one covered by the camera.
You should walk up straight. It's important to keep a proper upper body posture if you don't want to mess up your bag.
Shut the fuck up, dude. It's in this one.
Hey, Mr. Big Guy. Why are you doing this?
Good exercise. Ignore what the other guy said. Right. That is legal. Nearly. Fuck. Right. We're taking him out with the circumcision knife. And taking him out with the katana. So, next question. I'll find a screwdriver. At this point, I don't even care about the time. I didn't see a screwdriver anywhere here. I see a hammer, I see a bunch of crowbars, but I don't see a screwdriver. I don't believe there's one in the room with the dead bodies. I did not see it as I made my way over here. I don't believe it'll be upstairs. There's possibly one out on the helipad somewhere. At least I hope there's one out on the helipad somewhere. There is indeed. Right, so what do I do about you two? Alright, I've done nothing and I'm all out of ideas. I don't have the message. Fuck. I think I need the handgun. The handgun seems essential.
Damn.
That should pull the guard. Not the guard, sorry, the custodian. They're going to turn around again. Let's Peepo bonk you.
I am so...
There might be enough time to hide your body, maybe. Don't know. Where do you two go? You two make your way back here, don't you? You do, so maybe I just pull one here.
Okay.
And then we take out the other one around here.
Really check that out. Go have a look, see, please.
We're taking him out with the screwdriver. Just trying to get nice and close to you. Let's pull you over there if we can. That may pull the guy behind. If it does, I need to kill and go.
Find out what that was.
Yep. Who spotted that? Likely you. Okay. So, what does that mean? I need to dump that body and then pull the other guy to the same location, I guess? That was ideal though. The spawn point of that katana was ideal. We managed to move it into the other room without needing to change disguise. That's the sort of RNG that I like.
Okay.
But yet, this one doesn't look hard, it's just annoying. Close the door, please. Oh wait, you didn't notice. You'll notice that though. Alright. Let's do that again. I think we got this. We got this, but it's annoying. Right, please don't come in through the main doors. Yeah, that's super frustrating. If the katana was there, that would be massive. Again, the issue here is I need to open them as the custodian. But I can't grab the katana as custodian. Technically, I also can't grab the circumcision knife, but honestly, it's out of the way. Okay, it's not there. Run! Nice. So I'm going to have to switch over to the other disguise. I don't have a choice. And that is a huge time loss. There's some other approaches I could use. I could maybe trank some people in here, but this room is occupied. There's a lot of people here. Please don't spot me. Not in the mood. Let's switch. He's still an enforcer, which is, you know, just absolute troll-like behavior. Let's grab that. Now we can make our first 2 kills with the katana and the circumcision knife. Not like that, 47. Put some effort into it. Good boy. Okay, that's actually a minor issue. Although we managed to grab a screwdriver there. That guy is not an enforcer if we are a custodian. Let's pull you all the way over here.
I'm a professional. No need to worry. I got this.
That's alright, you'll be dead very shortly.
I totally understand.
And I've probably screwed this up as well, so, you know. Can we do that again, please? I don't think so.
Huh? I wonder what that was.
Not ideal.
Hey!
Might be okay though. He's going to spot the body. He will stop.
Oh no.
Will that guy get interested?
Command, I think we could do with the paramedics here.
Oh.
One lifeless
No,
body.
turn around. It's okay. This guy's a professional. He can deal with the problem. Just like that. That will do. I don't see a quicker way of doing that unless he maybe smuggles some stuff in. What can we bring in? Oh god, I've got that sound effect constantly playing in the background. Oh, it stopped. Good. What can we actually bring in here? Warehouse. That's on the upper floor. We cannot bring in the knife. No, that's a... wait. Hidden stash? Everywhere else is nowhere nearby, so there's really not much we can do here. We can bring in the burial dagger, but I mean, it's RNG as to the location of the katana, so you've got to waste time looking for that anyway. What I was going to say though is that if you bring the suitcase, or a agency pickup, or whatever it is, the circumcision knife is not there. You need to grab that out of the warehouse. You can bring in the katana. You can't bring in the katana. Okay, I've just learned something new. I thought you could bring the katana here, but no, I'm getting confused with the Mazamune and the broadsword. Huh. Yeah, that one's very dependent on RNG as to whether or not you're going to get a good time. If you get the katana on the left-hand side, that's a massive help. But if you don't, then you need to switch disguises or knock everyone out in that room or cause a panic to get everyone outside and then make the kills. Interesting contract. With a capital I. Right, next up we have Whittleton Creek, the Suburb Slayings. Lovely name. The union didn't want anyone working on weekends, and they also don't like old people? Russ J, thank you, but I'm concerned. What's wrong with old people, really? What are we doing? We're taking out a civilian? We're taking out an exterminator as the plumber? No, we're taking out the plumber as the exterminator. Never mind, I'm dyslexic. We're taking a garbage man out as James Bassey. We're taking out James Bassey as a plumber, and we're taking you out with a pistol. I assume a silenced pistol counts as a garbage man. So what is the order here? We need to start as an exterminator, take you out. Then take out James Bassey. Then take you out. And then take you out. I think. Hopefully that thing's good enough. That it counts as a pistol and not a silenced pistol. We'll find out. Right, so we start near James Bassey, which is actually far from ideal.
Hey!
Oh, that guy as well, okay. I could switch, then I've got to come back for James Bassey. That is maybe asking me to use an explosive for James Bassey. Of the breaching charge variety. Who are you? You're the civilian. How feasible is this? Yeah, definitely a speedrun contract, so... let me just talk my way through this. We switch to you. I drop a breacher. You need the plumber. That guy needs no particular disguise. That guy needs the exterminator. And this guy over here needs the garbage man.
Have you seen the Janice's oddball nurse?
Am I correct?
Is at it again.
Oh, yeah.
This guy can be spotted, but I don't recall under what circumstances.
Chat with the bird. Spend more time with them than he
Oh my god, am I actually bringing a sniper rifle to this one? We're going to make Jemp a very happy man for a short period of time. How do we do the exterminator kill? Just thinking. I'm assuming exterminator is the best start point. Where can I smuggle in a sniper rifle? So how did I get in the house there? I broke in with crowbar. We do not need coins. That doesn't help me though. Sniper. Where can I bring the sniper? Nowhere nearby. Unless we go for the park shed. And at that point, if we're that close, then we're probably best off just taking the shot with our pistol and then exiting via the garbage truck anyway. I'm just wondering how I'll make this exterminator kill at the moment. Let me think through this some more. Let's grab an explosive. A second explosive would be very nice. Not there. Assie's garden. Where is it? There's a second breacher here, I just can't see it. That. Is that close enough to kill you? It is. Okay. I need to do that. I need to grab the second breacher. Switch into his disguise, take out this guy in front of me. Then we need to do some back and forth between the next house to make this work, I think. That was completely unnecessary. Also need to switch to him. The problem I've got here is the exterminator disguise. Killing the plumber with the exterminator. That's what's going to slow me down here.
What?
Terrible shot, 47. What the fuck? So I can switch into the garbage man right now. For the last guy, but the thing is, I need to run forward and take out the plumber as you. There are two garbage men ahead of me. Maybe I just trank those two. That's probably the best approach. Maybe I just trank those two garbage men. That would work, wouldn't it? I think so. Let me swap that for the trank. This will probably need a few goes for me to get the rundown. It's carrying a lawsuit. Drop that. Do that. I forgot to switch back to the exterminator. This is what I'm worried about, having to get all this right in my head. my god. This one's gonna be... I'm gonna be here a while, very clearly.
Yeah.
I say that, but watch me nail it next time. So we need to grab that, switch back. And I still don't know whether this guy counts as a pistol kill or not. Wait. Yeah, this guy. Find out in a moment, I guess. Well, he's the last guy that we need to kill, so we won't be finding out for a while, I guess.
You know the exterminator guy who's working on Daddy's house? Same guy who just...
I don't know whether this body's going to get spotted or not.
I let him use the green shipping container to store
So the plan is to trank these two guys on the left and then shoot that guy and exit via the garbage truck.
Have you seen that Janice's oddball nurse is added again?
Oh yeah, the bird guy.
I think he comes early. Chat with the bird. Spend more time with them.
Does that count as a pistol kill? It does. 13 again, really? Alright, that's my lucky number today, very clearly. Halfway there. Can I get this all done in one stream? Honestly, I'd like to, so I can switch back to freelancer. Radio. Next up, Santa Fortuna, Coca Mirage. Arranged Help White's contract. Hitmanist, thank you, but I'm going to need some more information than that. We're taking out 5 people in the Coca fields with a thrown weapon of any kind. No dead or unconscious bodies can be found. That is our first major complication for today. And honestly, given how I play this game, it doesn't seem like much of a complication. Let's bring in a knife. And I'll also bring in another knife. I don't believe the handgun is going to be of any help here, so I'll stick with the trank. No bodies can be found. Okay. I'm thinking bringing 2 knives was a mistake. I should have brought a knife and some coins. What have I got? Oh, God. I'm not terribly familiar with this area. Also, I'm trespassing here, really? Yeah, I'm not a drug worker.
Okay.
No unconscious bodies can be found. We've got a whole bunch of hiding points here. You're about to come in.
I just heard a weird noise. I'm moving in to investigate.
Yeah, okay. You can hide a lot of bodies in here, so this one I think is going to be nice and easy or nice and quick, but it might take me a few goes. Methods my madness, I promise.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I don't think this is good at all.
What? Do me a solid and check that out, will you?
No problema.
Oh, we can be spotted changing through there, and we can also be spotted dumping a body through that window and whatever else. Okay. That could be a concern. We've definitely used that production thingamajig inside that room, that machine, to create a few special cocaine bricks in the past, so I have been in here before, but it's been quite some time.
Crap. Go and see what that was. I'm on it.
Okay.
What was that? That a porpoise?
Sure was. Oh hell. Okay, who's next? Let's pull someone around here. I'd not mean to throw it there, but whatever. Not getting that coin back. Not without a great deal of effort. Don't know if that guy can spot the body. We'll find out in just a moment. Where's my melee weapon? I thought I picked it up, but no. Shit.
Hey, heard that. Move in.
There is limited time to pull this off before Jorge comes in and ruins everything.
Okay, I have no idea what that was.
Oh, and we've got a camera there. Fuck. This guy is not an issue. The only problem I've got is that camera.
Not right here. I'm taking a look.
I don't believe there's a recorder anywhere on this side of the map, so that's ruined everything. He can just come in here. We take him out with that. As for you, second guard could actually... Oh! Oh, wow. No, you heard that. You called out because you saw me throwing the knife in your face. Okay, this one might be doable, but I just need to get good, I guess. I'm a little worried about that last target with the other guard standing next to him, that may slow me down significantly. Maybe I should have messaged Jorge. That would really set this thing on a course, I guess. Is there a lethal melee weapon I can carry that is legal to carry? A screwdriver would work. That's a nice senpai. Okay, that didn't work at all. That did not work at all. I'll swap the combat knife for a screwdriver. We can't go out that door there. We'll get spotted by a camera. Dang! How do we do this? There's a radio directly ahead of me, but that is not terribly helpful. And as much as I want to delay the intro to not have to worry about these two guards on the right, it means I'll need to worry about Jorge and Co later.
Okay.
She spotted me. Wow. I mean, it's happening directly in front of her. Is there any way I can avoid that? If I throw the coin further to the right, the issue I've got then is that the guy on the right may hear me making the kill. In which case I need to quickly scurry in, grab the knife, and then get out again. Maybe delaying the intro is the solution here. Just so we don't have to deal with her. I have to throw it somewhere around there.
Okay.
And I'm not getting that coin back. So these two are not an issue.
I'll do it.
He doesn't hear it. Not that. Oops. Okay, spotted. I screwed that up. I completely screwed that up. Let's swap to the screwdriver. And let's keep picking at this. I don't think I'm far off, apart from that last kill and Jorge interrupting things. That guy's standing alone at the moment, so maybe if I messick him...
Okay.
That's actually a terrible throw. Maybe if I messick him, he's going to move to a different area and then we can take him out without Jorge interrupting us. Yeah, I need to throw that one on the right-hand side so she doesn't spot the body. I need to get 3 people killed here, at least. And then I'm thinking we can just messick the other 2. They're going to move to the toilets. And maybe I've got an opportunity to take them out there.
Probably check that out.
I have no clue if I've hit that guy or not. I don't think I have. Maybe those plastic sheets are very effective. Okay, he's moving.
Okay.
Where are you moving to, though?
Yes. I just love that.
I actually have no idea where you're going, dude. We're over there. Okay, let's just pull one more here. Not getting that coin back either. How feasible is this? Or the guard. Yeah, the issue I've got is Jorge's going to enter here in a moment, and I think it's curtains. Really? Out of all the people that spotted it, you spotted it? Oh, that sucks. Okay. This might be doable. Emphasis on might.
Go and see what that was. I get it. Okay.
Is he going to spot the screwdriver now? Oh, not that 47. Oh my god. Maybe I'm best off taking the emetic shot first, and then making these throws. Only concern I've got is, will this guy walk past at the same time? He will. What? That, no. Yeah, okay. I think that happened because I touched the radio. I was trying to pick up the screwdriver and then switch after he walked past, but I touched the radio instead, and that upset him to the point where he wants to arrest me. Imagine that, touching the radio at work and getting arrested for it. If only it were that simple. Right.
You should probably check that out.
¿Entendido?
Okay.
Hey, yo! You gonna...
That guy just would not walk forward. Alright, that's a good throw. I do declare that to be a good throw. Alright, grab a screwdriver, let's switch. While we wait. Hide this body. Put that over there.
Hey, you break it, you buy it.
Okay, you're turning around this way, which is not ideal. Let's just get you to turn around for a moment. Sacrifice that. Actually, you've walked a bit closer there, so... did anyone spot that body? I've been spotted, but...
Stop!
No. No good. Guard outside's gonna come inside. Just like that. Ugh. Since XM, how you doing? 47, this is Dinah speaking. It's good to hear your voice again. We all thought you were dead. Are you talking about Hitman, me, or Mind's Eye? You'd be pleased to know our skills are in great demand these days. You're almost a legend amongst our customers. Indeed. 47 is a legend. Also, thank you for dropping in. What am I doing here? Timing of that is just awful. Talking about the message here, not Tintin XM's message. What can I do here? There's got to be something I can do about this guy. Grab that. Careful not to grab the radio. What can I do about this? Maybe I throw a coin here. Yes, I did change the skies. There's just a lot of enforcers in here.
Okay.
He spots the second coin, which is not good. Nearly spotted multiple times there. Let's pull you behind here.
What? Someone there?
Can I messic you? I would love to messic you. No idea where that guy's gonna go. He's going to the toilet on the far side. I know where he's going. Ah, cameras. Cameras everywhere. There's one ahead of me. I've got to go out Rice. Fuck! That was perfect. That would have worked. Ah. That would have worked perfectly. The messy target, we were spotted, but we killed the guy, but Jorge didn't come in. Everything lined up there. So there's camera there, there's a camera on the far side. I've got to come out after I kill the dude in the toilet behind me. I need to run a wide route around these buildings to get to the final target. Assuming, of course, that we actually do use a domestic on this guy, but honestly, that seems like a good approach. Just grabbing that because he's going to spot it otherwise, or he's going to spot the second one and then he's going to get upset. Actually, he could spot that second one anyway, couldn't he? That is very much a timing thing. It's going as fast as possible to make that kill. Right, let's mess you. So I think that is the... I think that's the way to go. Don't know how necessary it is to hide your body, but I want to anyway. Grab a screwdriver again, wherever it is. Don't know how necessary it is to hide your body either, but I'm going to just drag it into the bushes. Now, I need to move right here. Fuck. I get through here, please? Yes. You're not gonna spot this? Let's go. That's about as good as I can do. I just need to take a break for a moment because I can hear some noises outside. I don't know whether it's people trying to break in or people partying or the neighbors just being the neighbors. How did I do? Really? That badly? That's either a super old contract, although there's only 848 people who've played it, so I'm guessing not, or there is an approach that I'm straight up missing. How on earth do you... Oh, okay. There are some very, very creative people out there. Right, back in just one moment, chat. They have quietened down, so I think they're just yelling at each other for no real reason. Typical neighbours. Alright, 4 to go. I think we can get them all done today, if I can keep that up. What's next? Next up, Sapienza. Ritual Revenge. Square bracket open, LV, close bracket, square bracket, whatever. It's very hard to pronounce. Hello 47th. New order. One respected person wants to take revenge in a special ritual way. At the same time, he diverts suspicion from himself. I am sending you the contract. The details are in place. Good luck 47th. Light contract version. Epic ID -1-03-4172467-28. Saney-72Q. Thank you. I think. What do we need to do? Oh! Alright, we're going to be here a while. We are going to be here a while. So, we need to bring in a sniper for you. That's not optional. I believe we need to bring in a shuriken for you because I'm not sure if there's a shuriken on the map. Explosive device. Ideally, I need to bring that in as well. And a shotgun for the golf coach. I don't know if there are shotguns on Sapienza or not. I suspect there are. Yes, there are. We've got shotguns with the guards downstairs, the biosecurity guards. They're loud shotguns, though. Shit. This is basically the, I'll call it the main mission targets, or the main mission people. Oscar goes in and has a chat to Caruso. You are the private investigator, although I don't remember where you are or how to kill you. And we have the golf coach. Yuck. You two are the same. Thrown weapon. I would need to get a shotgun for you though and keep it nearby, take you out, and then dump your body immediately. So this is going to be a fun callback to the main mission, but honestly, I don't remember anything about the main mission. It's been too long. Let's start at the safe house. I will bring in a high quality sniper rifle. And I think for the first time today, I get to pick my disguise or pick my suit. Where's the banker's suit? There we go. Actually, I could have picked that on the Elusive Target arcade, but it was the banker, so we had to use banker's disguise. That's how that works. I cannot bring in a lockpick. I'll need to bring in shurikens. And what was the other thing? An explosive device. Ideally, I would like to bring along a breaching charge for that. Okay, settle in. This one could take a while. This one is basically going through two mission stories, the golf coach and, well, three actually. The golf coach, the private investigator, and Oscar, wherever he is. I believe that's the private investigator there. We need to wake him up, and he's going to go downstairs and call DeSantis, sorry.
Dr. Lafayette speaking.
If I remember correctly, I need to poison you. This guy, though, I think I just need to wake him up. He's going to go somewhere, and then we can bonk him, get into his disguise. Then we call her out of the mansion. She comes down, we have a meeting, and that's the end of her. Spotted by that camera. Not the end of the world. This is a problem though. I can't get through there, and our sniper rifle could go walkabout in just a moment.
Look at that idiot showing off.
Not that way. Let's go here. Disguises do not matter. And I'm thinking for this contract, I don't care terribly much about time. The way it's designed is that we need to go through the mission stories, and therefore it's going to take time regardless. Which is my way of saying if I get a bad time here, I do not care. I've got all of this stuff and nothing I can bonk you with. Right, you're on the move. I believe you're heading downstairs to the docks area. And I think my suitcase has just been spotted. Which is absolutely terrible. There is a guard nearby, so he'll probably take it to the guard, he'll drop it at his feet, and that should give me the opportunity to pick it up. This guy right here. Once we've got our sniper rifle back, what I'll do is I'll follow that guy to the docks.
Excuse me, you're making me very uncomfortable.
Thank you. Yeah, it sounds like the neighbors are drinking or having a party outside. I don't think the audio will be coming through, but I can hear it very loudly, very clearly, and it's distracting me. We need to take you out with an explosive device. I'd love to do it inside there, but that door is locked. Unfortunately, that does not count as an explosive device. I need to actually use an explosive, as in a remote explosive, proxy explosive, or breaching charge, or something like that. It has to be something that I can set off, and it's not
kidding?
an accident, so to speak.
Take a page out of the history books. No, man, whatever they're doing over
I'm
at
gonna mess with you,
Caruso,
move you into the toilets.
goddamn scared shitless.
That's when you look to the man.
Hello?
Look, Father Francesco.
I always thought he went over there. No, he's not playing today.
I got a feeling today is good.
Thank you for not spotting me, I appreciate it. If he walks past here, I could maybe drag him in here. Or maybe I can just lure him full stop.
It was probably nothing, but you know.
I would love to just notice me senpai him in here, or get in his face and have him spot us trespassing or whatever. But I feel that's unsafe with all the other pedestrians around.
Nothing. Like I said.
Okay.
What?
Don't know if that's going to pull you or you.
Hey, check that out, would you?
Nah, no good. Pulling you. Because this guy is a troll. Yeah, we'll switch into him. We'll make the phone call down there. That's going to pull out DeSantis. We can take her out. So that's 2 targets down. Roberto Vargas, the golf coach, we can just take him out alone in that room. Shotgun him and then hide the body. Lafayette, though, I think from memory I need to poison him. I need to poison him so we can switch to him. And then we can make the call. I'm going to swap my... I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to swap my handgun for an emetic. If we can pull off both of those shots, then I think we're good. I'm not sure where the detective here is going to throw up, whether he throws up somewhere where we can hide the body or not. We'll find out shortly. But Oscar should go to the toilets downstairs. There are plenty of hiding points down there. I just need to watch out for waifu and the husbando. And then we just switch into their disguises, and I've got to pick up the sniper rifle. We switch into their disguises and then follow the various stories. I'm not certain whether Oscar Lafayette is going to get frisked when he goes inside the mansion. If he does, that's a problem. But I'll deal with that as it comes up. Let me message you first on the left. I don't know how to reach you, whether I go this way or down the left. He's going to wake up with a terrible stomachache.
Have fun, sir.
Watch out for you. No, that's fine.
Hello.
And you, as always, I can probably just nail from here, although that's a tricky shot. Alright, you're throwing up, so let's go after you. He's going to go to the toilets on the right there, so that's not a problem. I don't know about this guy, though. If he's throwing up in the tunnel, I believe there is a hiding point, but I'm going to need to make this quick, I think, because there are a lot of civilians in the area. No, that's not great. So you can spot me as you're throwing up, really? Right. Hippo bonk. Let's see if we can pull this off. You're rolling down the stairs, aren't you? Very close. Holy shit. Alright, do I have enough time to get rid of you now? What are you doing there? Your legs are missing. I can't tell if they were not rendering or if there was something in front of them.
So, what should we do later? There sure is amping up security around here.
Right, you need a sniper rifle, correct? Correct. What's still? Let's hide that. Now, what's the play here? We're going to get frisked here for certain.
Dr. Oscar Lafayette, here to see Mr. Caruso.
What do we need for the inner area? We need shuriken? We need shuriken. Not that way. It's been years since I've been in there. So I should have done this earlier. We don't need a sniper. I can just drop them up here. I think that's safe. I can also leave the suitcase up there, and I don't believe anyone can grab it. Oh god, I can't get through there. Can I go this way, or do I have to speak to those two guards at the front? Also, being spotted by security is not a good idea. Hey, fellas.
Yeah, keep walking, Doctor.
Okay, that works. We don't even need to speak to those two. We can just go straight through and speak to the butler. The camera. What do we do about the camera? At this point, it's probably easiest if I go to the church. No, not that. And take it out there. I'm going to need a sniper rifle for that though to open the door because I don't have a lockpick. There is also a recorder at the top level here, but I don't recall how to get to it from inside. From outside, yes. Inside, no.
Hello, Dr. Lafayette. Oscar Lafayette. I have an appointment with Mr. Caruso.
Ah, yes. Senor Caruso has been informed of your arrival. Please, follow me. I shall take you to his quarters.
I'm curious to see what the speedrun strat for this is.
May I say,
So I'm sure you can just go out there and take him out with the shuriken without being spotted.
Master has not been himself lately. Well, I only hope you are as good as they say.
Don't worry, I am.
I don't have a gun, so I cannot shoot the recorder.
Have a nice day, Doc. Dr. Lafayette?
I'm going to need to get in there and use it. As for a shotgun, maybe I just grab a guard here and then go downstairs into the garage and then grab one of the guard's shotguns. So security room is directly ahead. I'm not trespassing there, which is good to know. That door's locked.
Hello, Dr. Lafayette.
Do we have any hiding points here? We don't.
Senor Caruso's private quarters. I will be downstairs if needed.
Alright, thank you, sir.
Best of luck.
Get out of here so you don't have to witness what happens next. I'd like you in here, please. You going to come in with your guards, Caruso? Hopefully not. Surprised I didn't get spotted there. Alright. Let's hide that gun. Hey.
The renowned Dr. Oscar Lafayette.
Get over here.
What? What's happening? Oh.
They came in immediately once he died. That's a problem. They know that he dies. There's a room there, there's a room there, there's a room there, there's a room there. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Alright, well, let's try and go through this in order. I think the hardest part we're going to have is taking out the investigator. Because we're taking him out in public. And, use my words, that's probably the most difficult kill. I don't think we need to actually be the investigator at any point though. We could do the golf coach story to pull the golf coach and DeSantis together. And I think that's all I need. You though, I don't know about you. You're a problem. I mean, I was perilously close to being spotted last time I did this. He's going to throw up right here. And there's multiple people around here.
Oh. Gross.
You ain't seen nothing yet, man. You should probably leave.
Huh.
I mean, really?
Really?
That's what I just said, dude. You want me to blow this guy up while there's 4 people around here? This is kind of brutal. And we're seeing that if we wake him up, he will go down there. Actually, he will go down to the... He's going to go down to the church and then we could just mess him there, can't we? That works. That totally works. Let's just wake him up and then I'll walk away. That's all I need to do. Wake him up. And then we just take him out in a toilet with the explosive device, and that will be enough. We're also near an exit at that point. Alright. We'll fiddle with the radio. Then we'll go upstairs and mess with Oscar. Still worried about cameras though. How about we mess with you first? Got the rifle. Yeah, his lower body is not rendering sometimes on the instinct. Come on.
Okay. Whatever.
I think if I'm crouched when I interact with the radio, he'll do it much quicker.
Hey,
You
what's
should
up?
come down this way, dude. It's much quicker.
There sure is amping up security around here. Bit of overkill, don't you think?
I would love to spend time lining up the shots. Nearly. I was worried that white dot was going to walk in here. I would love to spend time lining up the shot, but I don't have time today. Right, so I'll leave my sniper rifle up on the ledge if I need it, so I'll just grab it on the way out. What on earth are we doing inside there, though? We killed Caruso, but those two guards came in immediately. Yep, let's just leave the briefcase here. Hopefully I don't need to speak to those two guards out the front there. Oh, really? That thing's got a very wide radius. I'm going to need a sniper rifle later. Hey you. I'll come back for you later.
Have a nice day, Doc.
Oscar Lafayette. I have an appointment with Mr. Caruso.
Ah, yes. Senor Caruso has been informed of your arrival. Please, follow me.
Is she going to meet with the PI? I think so. She's got two guards with her, though.
May I say, it is well that you are here, Doctor.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I could intercept her as she's going through that building? We're taking her out with a shuriken, but we've also got two guards that we need to worry about as well. Maybe we can peel those off inside the kitchen area.
Don't worry, I am.
These two, though, these two guards coming up, I don't know about them.
Doctor.
Can I just sprint up here? I think I can. Alright, let's get rid of you. I don't have my suitcase, so I need to throw whatever I've got. I also don't have the coin. There's nothing out here I can use. Yes, but only once. Can I throw the breaching charge at your head? I'm pretty sure I can.
Hello there. Hello?
Get out of here, dude.
Senor Caruso's private quarters. I will be downstairs if needed.
Get out of here.
Best of luck.
Leave. I'm not talking to you, Dr. Polylise, who just came in here and said good day. I'm talking about this asshole. Or the butler. What do I do here? I need to somehow get rid of those two, and then get rid of Caruso. Also, Dr. Polylise, how are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in as always. I grabbed that, but that's illegal. Everything's illegal, damn it. If I do this.
Hey, you. What that was?
You're both enforcers. I'm trespassing. So this doesn't work, does it? There's the guard on the right, frantically mashing the buttons to get in here. He's going to come in. There he goes. He's moving. Possibly. He's not moving anymore. Will the guard in the corridor be spotted? Hope not. I'll take that. We'll see if those dudes get spotted at any point. Now, can I quickly make my way in here? I need this guy to turn around. Beautiful. Let's do that. Hoping that'll be a Semtex or something. Oh god. I'm trapped in here now. Fuck. Not if I do this. You're doing alright. In your time maxing Ambrose, got into a little accidents and it gave you an idea of a contract. Oh no. If I want to check it out. If you're playing on PS5, sure. Problem is most people play on PC, and IOI, please, while you're busy publishing fantastic reviewing scores on Metacritic, games on Metacritic, whatever, please try and unify the consoles so that we can all play the same contracts. Please. Do that instead of, you know, publishing stuff like Mind's Eye. Alright, the golf coach. Now, as far as I know, they're all separate. Whenever people give me PC contracts, I cannot see them on the PlayStation version. And I assume the other consoles are the same.
I want you. Your room now.
I need to poison that, and there was poison there, damn it. I ran past it. There was poison in the security room.
How you been?
That's the best option. We just poison him, move him into the room, take him out. I need a shotgun. I'll organize that shortly. And then we can lure Francesca, take her out with the shuriken. That's going to be the best option here. Not going for speed on this one at all. I saw it here, I'm like, no, I don't need that. I saw the weapons, I saw the ammo, I saw the rat poison here. That's frustrating. So I need to poison the golf coach's drink. That's going to move him into the bedroom. I then need to take him out with a shotgun, which is going to be loud, which I am concerned about. Just need to poison that without you spotting what I'm doing. And even if you do, I don't think it's the end of the world. I'm more worried about anyone else spotting us. Alright, that's done. Let's go get ourselves a shotgun. Not that one. We're just going to go downstairs. I do need to be quick about this though. The researcher is not here because we're about 8 minutes into the mission. Yeah, look at that. Those two have met. There is an opportunity there. If we wake Sal up relatively early in the mission, they meet at around the 8-minute mark.
There we go.
Bonk. That's going to pull one of the two with the shotgun that I want. Grab that so we don't delay you any further. Those two are just busy chatting away. I don't think I've ever heard their conversation. Alright, so we have our stuff. He's imbibing the poisoned liquid. I hope he goes to that toilet there. If he doesn't, then I've got serious problems. We need to take him out with a shotgun. Which is concerning. I don't believe the 2-door rule is going to apply to the toilet. It definitely will not apply here. I'm worried about this guy. And also anyone outside. Actually, 2-door rule should apply to you. But anyone outside that window, I don't know. Well, let's find out. Just going to bonk you. And drag you over here. Just so you're a bit closer to the dump point. Alright, how's this? Gunshot heard. I had nothing to do with it. Promise. Also, I needed to switch there. I have to wait now. I needed to switch before I made that kill, although I would have needed to drop the shotgun. Which is fine, I don't need the shotgun, but that requires a level of coordination that I do not have on the fly, so to speak.
Best to leave that alone.
I need to think about things before I do them. So, those two. You know what, let's go after the detective. I don't believe there's any points waiting around here to try and lure Silver into the... not Silver. I keep getting those two confused. Who is the Silver? The Silver doesn't exist, for Christ's sakes. I'll do this instead of luring DeSantis to the golf coaches area. These two are having a long chat though. And what I need to do, what I wanted to do is I wanted to poison what's-his-face and take him out of that toilet over there. But it looks like I might need to do it over here. Which is not great because I don't have a place to hide his body. Should be able to get a shot off here without being spotted, hopefully. Emphasis on the hopefully. Good. He's going to come back here and throw up. And then I need to call her back. Hopefully those two guards will F off. And then we can just dump her body in there. I would love to see the speedrun approach to this one. Because I can't even fathom how it would work. Bonk. Is your body going to get spotted? I've got a horrible feeling the answer is yes. Not by these two right now, but hang on. You've got a phone. I need a phone. Wait. You not have a phone? The hell? Is that not how this one works? Okay, I've got a problem. Maybe that doesn't work at all. I could have sworn this guy had a phone, and you then call her and then she comes out of the mansion. Can I reach you in time? If not, I've got serious problems. I can reach you in time. Can we have a chat, or are we done? Alright, new plan on the fly, I guess. We'll go back in there. We'll knock out some people, peel off these two guards, and then take her out somehow. Shit, that's a problem. This is going to be a trespass, so I need to be very careful about this. There is a disguise that I can use in the next area. Who else is here? You're there. I don't see the lady. Let me pull one person into this room here. Got to be very careful about this. She's coming back in. Don't need to worry about that other disguise. I can just grab this one. That's one of her body... not that 47, Jesus. Court mashing. One of her bodyguards is down. I need the other one down, and this is not a good opportunity for it. Enforcer there, enforcer here. She's also going to go up to her bedroom at some point, but that's not terribly useful because there's about 4 guards in there from memory. Damn. I really thought that you could call her as a detective. Maybe it's because they've had their meeting already. He didn't drop a phone, which I was expecting.
Hi.
I need to wait here, otherwise he's going to spot me, I think.
Hey, don't forget the HQ barbecue on Sunday.
If you go left, that's ideal. Okay, going left. In your bedroom. That's not ideal. I was not expecting that door to lock. This is the ideal time to take her out. I just need to somehow get rid of this guy for a little while.
I need someone to look into something.
what is
Did
that?
you send someone down?
Ah, fuck you.
To my position, please. I'm at... Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
That's one way of doing the dialogue, so you don't have to record it all. Someone else is coming in now. You troll. You absolute utter troll. Yeah, this is where I need to take her out, very clearly. My run, at least. This is not a terribly good contract, or the way I'm playing it anyway. Contract's fine, I just suck at it. Right.
Okay.
So someone is going to come running into this room. I don't see their DOS on the radar yet. And I need to get these bodies hidden before they enter.
Please!
Target lockdown my ass. Right, I've got no idea who's coming to investigate that shuriken. All I need to do now is get out of here without being spotted. I'm surprised Sal's body wasn't spotted in that toilet. I thought that other people could go in there at some point. I'm surprised, but I'm happy surprised. Right, just a casual 17 minutes run of this contract. Oh boy. Did I get everything correct? Yes. Is it a good time? It's not awful, which says to me that not many people played this contract. I think they might have just looked at the conditions, at the kill methods and the disguises, not disguises, but just the targets and the kill methods, and gone, nah, you know what? Too hard. Three more to go. Paris, dress up. A contract has been issued. Vicks, we need to talk. You can't do that. We're taking out 4 people in our suit. With the... I don't recognize that. Is that the Undying suit? It is. I think. White shirt, blue tie, gloves. Yeah, that's it. Playing as the Undying. Let me just go in and take a look at where the targets are, and I'll try and figure it out from there. I'm thinking second floor though, near the Sheik's quarters. No, there. Oh, God. Alright, so you go into the toilet. I've got no idea how to take you out without using the emetic. You're going to be an issue. You shouldn't be too much of a problem. I can just drag you down the stairs. So, once again, I think emetics are the order of the day here. I can get behind you, perhaps, and then emetic you. That will move you to these toilets here, where I can drown you. You're not a problem. You're not a problem. Well, actually, yes, you are a massive problem. Never mind. I think that might be the Super Enforcer. If it is, then you could actually be a problem. You're not a problem. We need to do it all in our suits, but we don't have any restrictions on changing disguise, so we can legitimately change our disguise during this mission. We just cannot make the kills while wearing any other disguise than our suit. Let me bring along a fart bomb. That may actually help, believe it or not. I don't need a lockpick. We can just sneak past that guy and then go upstairs. Or sneak past the bar. That should be good enough. This guy on the left, I'm thinking firebomb him because he's looking directly at us, guarding that corridor. And yeah, this guy here in the bodyguard disguise, he is the super enforcer. He has to be. Dennis should not be an issue. I think the only major problem I've got is the super enforcer and maybe this guy. Emphasis on the maybe. So yeah, he's going to stop us. Let's detonate that on him. He's going to think about that for a moment. While he's doing that, I'm going to see what I can do about this guy. Looking at the black dots, I believe this shot is safe. He's going to go to the toilets. Everyone's very upset with me. I don't understand why. Maybe three fellas. Let's quickly, actually, let's needle you. Not even once. Let's drown you. Yeah, I needled him because that lady goes in there pretty much immediately and spots the body. I needed the quick kill there. Let's go after you next. This one shouldn't be an issue at all. I can just climb over on the grass here. I bring along coins? I didn't ask. That was dumb. I didn't have the room for them, did I? I'm going to need to pull this guy here. Does this work? Damn it. You folks not have car alarms? If I take you out here, are you going to get spotted though from these folk over here? I'm not sure. That's fine by me. Notice we senpai. As long as these two people don't get upset, I'm fine. I know, I'm very sorry. I'm lost. Damn it. That would work though. We just pull him down the stairs to the left to the basement, and then we take him out on those stairs. Bonk him, and then snap his neck. This one doesn't seem hard, and then for the target upstairs, we just get past at the kitchen, or we can get past at that corridor now that it's open on the left-hand side. Go up the stairs, take him out of the toilet. I do need to watch out for the security camera, and then we just go to the legal area, go downstairs, and then exit via the basement.
Step right in, sir. Enjoy your evening.
This one doesn't seem difficult. Famous last words. No, not that. Crowd is very upset already, and I haven't done anything yet.
Hey, you.
Yeah, it's safe to take a shot from this corner because there are no black dots anywhere in the vicinity. This one is safe. It's not safe if I don't put my gun away though.
Welcome, sir. Enjoy the show.
Say what? Hey, you.
wish I had
Let me just
that
get
job.
out of your way, like really quick. Who are you? If you don't have an appointment, you must leave immediately.
Negotiate about what? Valerie, you've been trying to discredit him for years. And now, Showstopper's going under, Liza. What can I say?
I could always be super safe about this. Switch into this guy, pull that guy, knock him out, and then switch back. But honestly, I should be good enough to do this without needing to do that.
Cut. Liza, I need you to get up to that auction and finish the job. Me? No, I can't.
If I can't pull this off, then I should probably quit right now and do something else with my life.
I think I just
You know
heard
the
something.
Decker here. I'm not sure. Well, we can hardly predict the pile up on the freeway, could we?
I
That's
repeat.
about mine or...
Okay, back to doing my thing.
Oops. Thought that door was open.
You can't be here.
As long as those two don't get upset with what I'm about to do, I'm fine.
Sir, I need you to come.
Anything that may screw me now is if Novikov is anywhere in the area. That was close. I think I need you to turn around from memory. I can't go out there. You did spot me. Don't mind me, sir.
Wonder what's on TV tonight.
Go around this way? No, that guy's still there.
Say what?
So at this point, I just need to watch out for this camera.
This guy's talking about an auction or something up on the second floor.
And again, I could have just gone that way, but there's potentially a few people around there who could screw me up, so just go around the long way. These two are here. I just need to get behind them, get around this camera. Really? Alright, fuck that camera. Where can I smuggle a pistol? Also, my phone's ringing. Let me put myself on mute for a moment.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Sanguine. Look out, friend. Don't mind me.
Sorry, sir.
Alright, phone call's done. Sorry about that. Dark Matter 2, how you doing? Good. Thank you for dropping as always.
Man, I wish I had that job.
Maybe I should have messaged the target upstairs. That will speed things up, won't it?
He's like a Greek god or something.
I could also message this guy, but honestly, there's no point because he's going to come in here, he's going to spot the body, that's just going to be weird and annoying, so let's just wait for this guy. Then we'll go out there, take her out in the same way. Basically, use the suitcase to distract you, then notice me senpai you downstairs. And then we just go upstairs and make the final kill. That camera though, that's got ridiculous range. Absolutely ridiculous.
Liza, I need you to get up to that auction and finish the job.
Me? No, I can't.
What?
Get over here, dude.
Really?
Oh, that's not good. That's awful. Fuck. Really?
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, that's fucked.
Okay.
Thing is, I don't even think he saw the first briefcase throw or heard it.
I heard something. Moving in for a closer look.
He's just come over here to troll me. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. Were you streaming earlier? Because I didn't see you online. Right. I suppose we'll go for that suitcase.
You should pick.
You don't know who I am. Any method so I can just shoot you in the face, can't I? Okay, he's seen the suitcase. He now needs to tell everyone about it because he's a ponce. And I've realized that... Dude! What is your problem? If you summon someone else, I'm going to be absolutely... You... I'm restarting that. Fuck that. That is awful. That guy calls for someone else to pick up suitcases and guns. Fuck off. That's terrible. I've realized that me passing through the kitchen upstairs was a complete waste of time. I could have just gone through the basements and taken the stairs from there. I don't believe that. What? Why would you call for a guard? You're not even a special guard. I mean, yes, we're all special snowflakes and whatnot. I'll go for the gun later. But you going for the gun, you not calling for a guard, rather, is absolutely absurd. I need a detonator, please. Spawn the detonator game. Thank you.
Sorry, sir, not allowed to let you.
I'll go for the gun on my way back. I really do appreciate the crowd ducking there. It's realistic, it's practical, and helpful.
Man, I wish I had that jaw.
Alright, let's syringe you.
Like a Greek god or something.
We'll go for the gun now, because we're waiting for that guy to go to the toilets. Grab you, hide you. I would love to shoot this guy, but that's not safe. Let's drown him instead. I say this one's easy, but this guy is really screwing me up.
Liza, I need you to get up to that auction and finish the job.
Alright, let's try this again, shall we? I'm going to throw the briefcase here. This should pull the targets. And we've seen that using a suitcase as a lure ends in tears, so I just need to use myself as a lure. There we go.
Jeez.
That's fair enough. Another option will be to take out security here, but honestly I don't want to. Let me just shoot that camera. So instead of going upstairs and dealing with the bar, I could have just gone this way. And this means I only need to deal with one person right here, or left here. That's where I'm also going to escape, so there's no harm in passing through that room. The only thing that may mess me up a little bit is the location of the two patrolling guards. There they are. I want you down so you don't troll me at the very end. We are very close to legal territory here. Yeah, I'm going to medic you. Just to speed things up. I need to take down that camera. Ideally without those two guards there. And ideally without this guy getting too upset by it either. Yeah, that works. Yeah, to check that out, you're doing a great job. Well done, fellas. Great. Fantastic. As soon as he turns around, I can go. We're good? Yeah, we're good. I believe I can shoot this guy, but let's just drown him. And then we go downstairs and exit. And that will do. Once again, a message for everyone. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. The Messick pistol is overpowered as fuck. Now that I'm down here though, I'm getting worried. I should have changed disguise, shouldn't I? Could have changed into that guy who I just killed and then made it here safely. Whatever. Done. I did not mean to mash through that, apologies. How did I do? 61st, really? 37 say, oh god. There are some very clever people out there, that's all I'm going to say. 61st, that's the first bad one for today, but you know what, it's fine. Alright, so I'm kind of at the points where I just want to get these done. Next up is Marrakesh, a closed invitation. The last door at Marrakesh. Nice. And by nice, I mean fuck me. Oh god. Well, at least there's only 3 targets. The door is completely shut. Well, there isn't a front door to the cafe, but I'm sure the gents outside won't welcome the wrong people in. Happy hunting. Linux Penguin, thank you. I think. So, we need to be a military vendor, military vendor? What the fuck's wrong with me? I'm so tired. Military soldier, food vendor, or handyman. And those disguises are nowhere near the cafe, I think. I mean, there might be... Oh, it's a house built on sand. Shit, so that makes it even worse. I'm not familiar with this map. Okay. Once again, we could be here a while. Hopefully I can get this done within 4 hours though. We are just coming up on the 3-hour mark right now. They're all inside the cafe, but we need to get into the other disguise or the other disguises to kill them, and those disguises are nowhere nearby. If I remember correctly, the handyman is somewhere on the right hand side here, in like a little room of his own. There was one featured contract here which needed the handyman disguise, and it really screwed with my perception of this map and where people could be. Just looking at the black dots. That's the mechanic's shop. It was like somewhere here, there's like a hidden room,
Did he go to Paris
and the
again?
handyman was hiding inside.
Given up his fashion dreams and has become a man. Now,
Probably doing what he usually does. What? Looking at carpets?
what is it with him?
That's the handyman.
Is it gum?
Why is he always looking for carpets?
I don't know. Probably his wife, you know? She wants a carpet. He's on duty. He doesn't have time to look for carpets. Then go and tell him. Yeah, I will.
Okay, there is a disguise in here. We don't need to kill him.
You know?
So getting inside the Shisha Cafe, I either need to go through here or go through the front entrance. I do see that military soldier right there, so maybe I can pull him inside the cafe in the room that I was just looking at. The invitation, is it on our right or do I need to go up there? I think it's on our right. Yep, there it is. Yoink.
Security is tight today, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Bro. I have an invite. And getting in through here is... oh god. Getting in through here is painful because, as you can see, this building on a house built on sand has been taken over by bodyguards for purposes of the main contract. Let me restart that. My immediate thoughts are, let's get in there as normal, using the invite. We'll open the door, and then we can come back through that door. I'm also thinking, let me just do it right now. Let me swap to the emetic. Once again, I know I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I don't believe we need a lockpick. We don't need those. A melee weapon would come in handy, I guess. Let me bring along a hammer. Let's just go in with that and see what we got.
See your invite, please?
Yeah, see, that works. Okay, you come out.
You're good.
He's popping out for business. I can go here. We need to be a food vendor for use. Oh god, that door's locked. Fuck. Why would that door be locked? Oh, that's depressing. Okay, I need the lockpick, don't I? I need to go in from the outside. That's the only way I can see of making this work. We need to bring in the disguises through the side door and then take out these three people. That first dude, though, is leaving. So maybe there's an opportunity outside to poison him and take him out. I need the lockpick. First guy leaves though. I've seen him before, I'm just struggling to recall where I've seen him before and or where he potentially goes. I also think there might be a military soldier inside other than the one that we saw. That we could maybe grab inside there as a disguise. Right, you're an issue. I can find a food vendor disguise. I can take you out relatively easily. Military soldier, and you need the handyman. Oh god, how do we do this? Let's just see if we can break in here. Failing that though, is there a way I can legally open that door from the inside? I would need to be in a weighted disguise, and I would need the Shisha Den, or whatever it is, Shisha Cafe key. And I don't know where that is. Can I grab a weighted disguise? You're a no-go.
Invite, please.
There you go. It's floating in my hand.
Your cooperation, sir? Go right ahead. I can come back.
Right, so you... How about we do this? Let's get rid of this guy first. I say get rid of him, but I'm not going to be able to kill him yet. I need to take him out as a handyman, so what I'd have to do is give him a bonk, hide him here. I believe a military guy might come in here at some points, but maybe I'm getting confused with the main mission. This is only half the puzzle though. I need to find the key. If indeed such a thing exists. So we are now here. No one cares about us terribly much, which is fantastic. Are they keys? No, they're coins. Yoink.
My little messy.
Okay, here we go. Use that to unlock the door. I could maybe even messic the next target at this point. There's a weighted disguise in here, that's great. We absolutely don't need that. My only real question is, will we be trespassing as a handyman? If so, then I need to start thinking about maybe making a delayed kill with an explosive or something. Like, we're going to be trespassing the moment we go in here, but what about the next room? Are we trespassing here? We're not. The guard at front really just does not like us.
Really can't let you through here.
Okay, you're an issue. Do you move at all? You do. You were on the other side here a moment ago, so let's massage your neck. Next target, I can probably just pull you into this room when you're good and ready. But I'm going to need to find a food vendor disguise. And maybe I'll just pull someone into this room here, directly ahead. Like, no, you don't count because you're a woman and 47 doesn't believe in wearing women's clothing. I need to take you out as a military soldier, which... I would think I'm in the right place for it, but I'm not. How do we find a food vendor? You're a storekeeper. Where are you going? Got plenty of military soldiers around the place, and that's great, but I need to find a food vendor. And yes, I'm fully aware I just ran past one, but that's not something I can take out easily and quickly and efficiently and whatever other adjectives you can think of. Is that going to pull you and no one else?
Don't let this get to you, man.
We'll just hide you over here for a moment. I need to find a food vendor disguise. I do not know where such a thing exists on this map. Or one that I can grab anyway. You're male, aren't you? So I could maybe messic that guy. Let me just try and grab this military soldier while I'm here. I could have messic you, but that's a hell of a shot.
Like you.
Let's deal with you.
but you're not allowed to be here. Please leave.
I'm the military, you can't say that.
The nerve of some people.
You don't make the rules, I do. No, that's not safe at all, is it?
Yes, I would say that's strange.
Huh?
That's a hard trespass. Okay. How do we handle this? That gets rid of you. Temporarily.
See, being me and experiencing things like this, it's not like anyone else.
I'm sure I've been in here at some point, but I do not recall ever coming in here. Into this redesigned shop on a house built on sand. Need a lockpick for that, unless I can find the key. Bonk. We drag you in here. We're taking you out as the military soldier. There we go. So now I just need to find a food vendor disguise. What's that? Feather duster? No, blend in. We'll never know.
I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to be here. Please.
So, can I hit this guy with an emetic from this room? And if so, is he going to throw up where I think he's going to throw up? And if so, can I get his disguise? This is a hell of a shot. But I've had a lot of practice. No, that hit you. That absolutely hit you. Right in the frigging brim of his hat. Did that even hit him, really? It hit his hat, so it counts, but it didn't inject into his skin at all. That's what I'm trying to say.
Say what?
So he's going to go here now. We're going to give him a... I've dropped my wrench, never mind. I've got my briefcase, never mind. I'm going to hit him over the head with my briefcase, get into his pants, get back into that room, snap that neck, and then we can go.
You should probably have someone take a look at you. That there looks...
Hide the body. Are you a food vendor? You are. Good. Right. Whoever enters that toilet next will be lucky enough to pick up a genuine ICA branded Arctic toolbox. We've got plenty back at space, so it's fine. Let's massage you. And GTFO. Just gotta watch out for you on my way out.
Jeez. Yes.
There's definitely ways I can speed that up, but honestly, I'm not interested in finding them. That one's kind of annoying, that you have to get inside, open that door from the inside, and whatever else. And once again, emetics! I know, I'm terrible, I'm sorry. I'm expecting 100 and something. Okay, once again, people don't like that contract. Oh boy. That should not be 22nd. Christ. Yeah, I'm thinking Emesic the guy, the waiter. That way he can legally open the door, and then he bring the other disguises inside like that. There's probably a way we can intercept the guy who is walking to the antique shop and move him somewhere else. Maybe we use the second, maybe we use the second Emesic for that. I'm not sure. Either way, that one's done. There's one more to go. To finish today, Marrakesh, an open invitation. Same variance. The door is wide open. Well, there isn't a front door to the cafe, but I am sure the gents outside will welcome the right people in. Happy hunting. Lennox Penguin, what are you up to here? We're taking out the same 3 people, except any disguise, but we have kill methods associated with them. So we know how to take you out. We can take you out with an Emesic suitcase, and then we drown you. We're poisoning you. We can pull you into the room that we did previously and then take you out with poison. Not a problem. You, though? Maybe we just use the same approach. We take out you two. You're going to go to the antique shop, and then we just bust in there and take you out. I do wish there was a way we could intercept you before you get there, though. Alright, this one seems easy. Once again, famous last words. Let's bring along an SMG. I need poison. Actually, I need that suitcase. I do not need the lockpick. Actually, do I need a lockpick? No, I've got an SMG. I don't need a lockpick. I need a lethal poison. Let's do this. Interesting variation, Linux Penguin. Same contract, just different methods. Or the same targets with different methods. I cannot speedrun my way through this crowd. The invitation is floating.
Excuse me, I have to pop out.
Why?
Busy.
Don't know. Don't care. Right, let's do that. I wish I could grab the key right now, but I can't get behind there.
I'm sorry I can't let you through here. Now,
He's walking that way. People are dropping shit because they're getting upset. I don't understand why. We need to kill you in an accident, so we're going to drown you. Hopefully that guy stays put for a little bit longer. I'm not sure if he's closest to the door or not. He's about to walk. Hippo bonk. He should ask for an apology, I hope. Is that going to pull you? That should pull you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This guy's not left. Let's do that. Can I poison you at all? That guy's not moving. Why not? I don't have the messic. I need you to leave the shisha cafe, dude. What the fuck?
Huh? Be careful, will you?
Okay, that's terribly upsetting to my cause. That guy did not want to leave.
Excuse me.
And he's only leaving now. I wonder if I interrupted him by messaging that guy a little bit too quickly. Like maybe he went into his dialogue to say, excuse me, I want to leave, and then I messaged the guy, and then weird things happened. Also wonder if I can maybe message both him and the waiter simultaneously, but that's tricky. They are close by there, but I can't get inside without doing this first. And by that time, they've moved.
Please get out of here.
Oops. I completely forgot to show my invitation. This one's close though. Osmanic. Good morning, dude. How you doing? You've come in at the very end. Just got one more contract to do and then we'll call it there. And this one doesn't look too hard, but it's behaving a bit annoying at the moment. Right, so this guy's leaving.
Excuse me, I have to pop out.
That's fine. Have a nice day, sir.
I can come back in, right?
I did not bump into him.
As you have an invite.
Gee.
Come and go as much
I'm in
as
a
you
lot of
like.
pain, actually. That's inconvenient. Oh, boy.
Right, he's actually leaving now. That's good. Yeah, I tried shutting the door there. It worked last time. I think it failed here because I wasn't next to him when I hit X to drown. I need to be fast here though, so I can nail that guy with the poison before he starts moving. Quick path through the crowd there.
Invites only.
It's incredibly hot here in Germany. How hot?
Excuse me, I have to pop out for a bit. Business. I can come back in.
You're good. You're good to go.
I bumped into him. Is that going to stop him from going?
Excuse me, I have to pop out for a bit.
What?
As we say in Australia, it's not hot until you can't hold a steering wheel. 27 degrees at 10 AM. Oh, there's so much I can say about that. I shouldn't speak though. I'm in Perth, which is a dry heat, as the meme goes. So, yeah, I feel for you, man. I feel for you.
What the?
Right, can I grab you? That should work. Okay, so this guy's outside. He's not really moving yet, though.
Why are all the payphones vandalized?
These are indeed featured contracts, dude. I wish I had the... No, that wouldn't help me get him to the toilet. Plus, we have delivery truck key. Nice. Is there any way I can pull you inside the rooms to go past, maybe? That work? Shout out to Agents now. Let's try and grab you. Well, I have to grab you. I don't suppose I can just keep you here and take you out at the same time. That would make things so much easier. Just saying. Let's put that away. I'm going to need to do this. He spotted me, which unfortunately is no good because it's upset multiple people. I see that we can do this, but at the same time, I did delay him from leaving. That would be super nice if I could pull that off. If I could nail the military soldier in there and then also nail the target at the same time in that same room. That would save me so much time. Osmanic, yeah, these are the Quicksilver featured contracts that went live along with the Casino Royale featured targets. Elusive targets the other day. Also, I'm super tired. I can barely string a sentence together. Mind you, that's not normal for me, but I'm just much more tired than usual, just saying.
How are you tonight?
Not well, because I forgot to hide the emetic.
Excuse me, I have to pop out.
You're good. Please go through.
I forgot to do this.
Excuse me, I have to pop out for a bit.
All right, okay. Bathroom. Where's the bathroom?
As long as you have an invite.
Let me grab the wrench. The wrench will speed things up. There he's going. See, I've got to sprint over to that room, pull the guy in, bonk him, and then grab the target. That's kind of hard.
Okay.
Oh, a bit early on that throw, but it should work. I just need to poke you and go. No fucking around here, let's just go. Let's grab that military guy. How did that body get spotted? I don't know. You didn't radio it in, that's great. Oh, not that 47. My god, why would you do that? I don't have the wrench. I don't want to deal with the wrench. But this guy's walking past now and I think I've lost my opportunity. I think I'm too late. I am too late. I was mashing it like a mofo there and he's just walking. And I don't know why I'm thinking that it's critical to grab that guy because I don't need his disguise, but maybe what I can do is just SMG here and then make a beeline for it. There is a delivery truck somewhere nearby, but I think it's at the start. Which means this exit's probably quicker. There's also potentially exits elsewhere. I recall there being a well. Maybe I need a crowbar, I don't know. Let's just go with that. That works for me, honestly. Any good? Of course not. It's fine though. Once again, that's a set of relatively inoffensive featured contracts. There's nothing too trolly in there. There's some interesting ones. I like the one in Bangkok where we had to switch disguises for each kill. That one is basically designed to be a no firearms contract. If that makes any sense, although I used my Messick all the time, so you know. I think we'll call it there. I just wish I was a bit more awake for these contracts, but yeah, I didn't sleep well last night and I'm struggling to think at the moment. The Suburb Slayings, that was a fun one. That one honestly didn't do it for me simply because just going after all of the main targets takes too long. Once again, there'll be speedruns for that, but I got 22nd on that with an absolutely terrible time, so I suspect people didn't like that contract terribly much. That one though, I don't know what the solution is. How am I getting such a poor time on that? There'll be another rouse, I just can't visualize it right now. And Vicks, thank you for the contracts, but we need to talk about these descriptions. You need to do better than this, not that. Not you. I'm blaming the wrong person. This. Make something up. It doesn't matter how bad it is, really, you can just make anything up. But, yeah. Default description? No. Alright, so I think I'll call it there before I get in any more trouble. Big thank you to Jokers1313 for the follow early during the stream, appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, hopefully you've got your drops. If your IOI account is linked to your Twitch account, check your Twitch inventories, because if you've been watching me for half an hour, then you should have this cool coin in your inventory. Let me just bring it up very quickly. Where is it? Destructions. That thing there, this is part of the Banker Elusive Targets featuring Le Chiffre from Casino Royale, which went live last week, so this is a limited time item. I'm sure it'll come back at some point in the future, but for now you can get that via a Twitch drop. Just watch me or someone else for half an hour, and that will rock up in your inventory as long as your accounts are linked. And just on the subject on Twitch in general, thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate it, fellas. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for doing so. Once again, I don't understand why you do, because I'm struggling to put sentences together, but your support is appreciated as always. Thank you. Alright, let's call it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world right now. And I'll be back online with some more Hitman 3 very soon. See you then.